I forgot my lip. I can't forget my lip. I can't forget my lip. Jeffree Star. Bullet. And androgyny. Now this is the final look. Hey, how you doing? So today I am basically just gonna do a get to know me kind of video. I need to get ready for another video, so I was like, hey, why not just talk while I'm putting my makeup on? I'm gonna get started. I will basically just do a simplified version of what I would do if I was, but you know, if I'm like going to a concert, or if I'm going out with my husband for a special red bottoms heel kind of night, then you know, yeah, this is gonna be simplified from that. I am gonna put my lashes on, girl, because you know it changes the attitude of a lady, so I'm gonna be putting on my lashes. I'm gonna kind of go through all my little products, but generally it's just gonna be quick and simple. Now, another thing is, disclaimer, I am not a makeup artist. I have not been to school for this. I enjoy makeup. I like makeup, so, and I figured we could have a conversation, so. First thing I like to start with is a primer. So, Tatcha Silk Canvas. I like me some Tatcha. I have gotten the water cream. I've gotten the dewy skin mist. So I figured this would be a get to know me kind of video. You know, who are you? Why are you doing YouTube? You're not a youngin', so you're not really social media, you know, inclined at this current time. So, you know, who are you? Well, as you can tell, I am not a young chicken no more. I'm not a young chicken. I am 35. I'll be 36 in July. You know, I used to think I would be, you know, married, 2 kids by 36, but I got the married part down. And I'm okay with that. My husband and I, who you've met already, Joe, we're trying. But when the Lord decides to bless us with a little one, that is when we will, you know, expand our family. So we're trying, you know, we're not trying to push anything. I do like Mario. Yeah, I can't pronounce that, so if you can read that, yeah, that's what I'm going to be using. Just a little mist on my sponge here. Keep it nice and wet and moist. Keep it nice and wet and moist. Why am I doing YouTube when I am a 36-year-old married woman? Well, Joe and I have only really been married. Well, I'm going to simplify it because I don't want to try to do no math right now. But in November, we will be married 2 years. And I used to work 2 jobs. I was a banker in Louisiana, and I loved my job, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of bureaucracy up in there. So when Joe told me, you know, baby, I got me a job in Kentucky. We possibly gonna be traveling around some more. Why don't you just quit? Why don't you just travel with me? My second job was leading music at a church, which I loved and I miss thoroughly. Oh my gosh, I miss it. I really do. But I want to be with my husband. I need to be with my husband. So I'm sitting here in Kentucky with a cat and a dog who I love dearly. But after doing 2 jobs for a long time, because I was a banker for 11 years. I know! Can you believe it? Heck, I can't even believe it half the time. I get bored. Plain and simple. I get bored. And I enjoy me some YouTube. Some of my favorite, by the way, I'm gonna be using some Beauty Blender. Yeah, girl. Let me tell you. I've been trying to use it up. Even though it's a little light. I'm trying to use it up, girl. But some of my favorite YouTubers obviously is Jeffree Star, since you know I did a video on him. And then of course, if you know anything about the hi everyone, you know I enjoy me some Gabriel Zamora. Whew, I do like me some Gabriel Zamora. He's so crazy. His personality. I also like Glam and Gore Mikey. Did you know that's not her real name? That's just her character name for YouTube. I mean, I knew for a little while, but it was just recently. Like really, just recently. I tolerate me some Laura Lee. I think I like her husband better than I do her. Only because his channel's new too. Yeah, he got some subscribers from Laura Lee, but hey, some people just don't like his content. So the people who do like his content are people like me. You know, you're looking for something enjoyable, something funny, something to pass the time, something to give you some ideas for your own content. I try to give credit. I put it in my little description. Do you read the descriptions? Because I put all my little information, all my credits in the description. And that's the whole thing with YouTube. You know, I like creating these videos, I really do. But the behind the scenes, like how long it takes to edit a video, I had to teach myself how to use a computer program. I mean, I can do it, but I haven't done that in a long time. You know, usually I just go to a training class for work and they teach me in like a day on how to use a new system. So this is me teaching myself how to edit videos. They have college classes that do this, and I'm trying to teach myself, which by the way, YouTube is great at teaching you how to edit videos. So there you go. In my last video, you would have heard that I have kind of decided on what I want my channel to be. Right now it's just like a vlogging type situation because I like being able to not be scripted. Although my passion is in the true crimes, but honestly it really does bring me down. It's like I'm a very emotional person. As you learned in that last video, Dumbo made me cry, and if I edited it out, I'm sorry, but I also cried the entire weekend. I'm a Cancer, that's what we do. We live in our emotions. I am going to do a little contouring because I do like to contour. I like to use Wet n Wild. I found this. I got the Cover FX contouring kit, the cream contour. I really didn't like that. It was hard for me to figure out the color. But Wet n Wild simplifies things and I really do enjoy them. I have really thought about doing a giveaway for Wet n Wild products. So I'm going to throw this out there to y'all, my 30 little subscribers, you know. Would you like a Wet n Wild giveaway? Because I am trying to grow my number. So, my little 2 videos on missing people. Yeah, that may be my only 2. It takes a lot to research that information because, you know, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to make sure all my information is researched, correct. You know, I'm just contouring out my little lines because, you know, I got to have a neck. You know, my forehead's not that big, but you know, it's kind of big. It's just a little big, so I did a little pat. It's not a lot, see? Contour. And my nose. Just a little bit. I like my nose. I don't have no problem with my nose. But back to my conversation about true crime videos. I really do like them, but those 2 little videos that's already out there may be it. And did you notice? Somebody, 2 peoples, disliked my Found Your Bass Span video. I was actually kind of honored. I was like, what? I finally got a dislike? Oh my gosh. And then I was like, wait, I got a dislike on a found video? That's okay. That's just your opinion. Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one, so Anyway, Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one. And some of them just smell worse than others, I'm just saying. And what I like about this Wet n Wild is it really blends out to me. Sometimes, you know, you just got that line left. But I don't really put that much on, so it's not like there's much to blend. Oh, and another one of my favorite YouTubers is Morgan Adams and her brother Rylan. They have separate channels. And Shane Dawson, obviously. Shane Dawson is another oldie but goodie. I really like him. He comes out with like Netflix style videos, like something that should be on Amazon Prime, should be on Netflix, should be on regular TV. Like, he's legit. And by the way, him and Rylan just got engaged, so pretty excited about that. That's been a long time coming. See, I just, you know, it's not really a lot. I just want to blend it out, you know, just a little shade. And I didn't sleep very well, so I got little bags underneath my eyes. I'm gonna fix them up real quick with Tarte Shape Tape. Another thing about this one, I have mature skin. I'm beginning to get wrinkles. This, for some reason, you put some powder on it, it defines my wrinkles. So I do need it because it kind of brightens things, but I use it sparsely. Sparse. Another important thing, expiration dates on your cosmetics. 6 months for this. You only have 6 months upon opening it to use it. Do you know how long it would take me to use that? Not no 6 months. And I bet a lot of these beauty gurus are watching this video. Not really, because nobody's really watching this video except my 30 little subscribers, which I appreciate. But they would say, girl, you doing that wrong. I'm like, girl, I don't care. Makeup is an expression of you. So what is perfect on Miss Nikki Tutorials, which is another one I like to watch, is not gonna always be perfect for you. She's in her early to mid 20s. I'm about to be 36. I have blemishes and scars, and she don't. So, what's good for her is not always good for you. So you really have to, in my opinion, you really have to find what works best for you. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's taken me a really long time, and half the time I still ain't figured it out. Because my skin changes, or you know, I get allergic to something I've never used before, whatever the case may be, you know. My Coty Airspun, another oldie but a goodie, because you know, I'm from the 90s. I have no problem with this little perfume, old lady smell. We are going to be doing the Harry Potter bar crawl. I don't really care for the bar part. As you know, I am not a drinker like talking about it. So I just love the opportunity of just being able to dress up like I'm going to Hogwarts. Pretty excited about that part. The power of makeup. Bam! I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But we're gonna move right along to eyebrows. Normally I would go in with an eyebrow definer, little eyebrow pencil. But like I told you, we're doing this simple. I'm simplifying this. I'm not going nowhere really. I got one more video to do after this, so I'm just gonna make sure they brighten up a little bit. I like to use Milk Makeup Kush Brow, and this is in color Dutch. I'm not one of those people that's gotta have it just so. It's gotta be perfect. Yeah, I am. Who am I lying? Yeah, I am. And of course, the image of perfection is really just my opinion of what I think it should be, so. Morphe, Morphe, Morphe. I like this palette though. It is their blush palette. And I've been really trying out the different colors. You know, some of them are good for my contour. If I wanted to do a quick powder contour. Let's see. I'm gonna use Beat. And I want to go high. Another YouTuber I like to watch, Mia Maples. And she just come back from Japan. And she did a little makeup tutorial, a little toot on how Japanese do their makeup. And I like the fact they bring their blush just a little bit higher than what we would normally here in America consider the area for blush. So. Now, I know I'm gonna get talked about this, but it's okay. It's okay. It's alright. I have the Manny MUA Greek Goddess palette. It's a good palette. Like, I didn't get the first one, Life's a Drag. I didn't get that. I didn't want to go there. But when I saw this and I saw the colors, I was like, I'm gonna have to get me this. This. Now, I have hooded eyes, and I really do try to do some really unique looks, but it's really useless because I'd have to walk around like this all night, all day, whatever, in order for you to look at it. So I'm just gonna go natural, you know. Just gonna go natural. So to start off with, I'm gonna get my little transition shade. This one is gonna be called Cleo. Somebody else I used to watch was Jaclyn Hill. I had to unsubscribe. James Charles, unsubscribe. And I'm gonna do a whole nother video on that as to why I unsubscribed. I mean, I just can't, there's not enough time in this one to go into why I unsubscribed. All I'm gonna say is, be humble. They made a whole song about it here recently. Be humble. Know your roots. Know where you came from, know where you're going, and don't lose sight of who you really are. That's my preaching lesson for today. All right. You know, it's just amazing what makeup does. You know, Nikki Tutorials come out with the power of makeup. It's what really kicked her off. And she's so right. It really does change your attitude. I mean, you saw what I looked like before. Add a little simple color. Gives you a little attitude, a little jazziness. Do I like Kentucky? I'm gonna tell you this. I like Kentucky. Kentucky is very beautiful. But I'm tired of the cold. I'm a Louisiana girl. I'm used to the summer being here in February. It is now April 1st when this video is being recorded, and it is like 30 something degrees. I am cold. I am tired. I am tired of this cold weather. Just like. Next, I'm gonna go in with Aphrodite, the goddess of love. My makeup look. Also, another one of my favorite YouTubers, Rich Luck, The House. All right. I was watching him before Jeffree Star realized who he was. Before Jeffree Star picked him up and, you know, carried him on his wings. I was there, Rich Lux. I was there. I was there. Before the limelight. Before Teresa Romer. She's not a bad person, but you know, him and her, they kind of chill together. Luscious Massacre. I like me some Luscious. How I met my husband. Well, that's really a long story. I met him like 14 years ago. This September would probably be about 15 years ago. I think I'm gonna do that for another video too. You know, I got to have content. So, I'm gonna wait on that one too. Another reason why I'm doing YouTube, because I think I've basically outdone all the things that I wanted to do. You know, when you work and you're like, dang, if I didn't work, I would do this. Dang, if I didn't have to work, I would do this. Well, I've gotten to do all that. Like, I crocheted pretty much my entire family, give or take a few, because, you know, I ran out of time with the holidays and all, because it took a lot. But I crocheted my family scarves for Christmas. I've learned how to make candles, as you have seen. I've learned it well enough. I've come up with my own little concoction that I can get away with, because it's only me that's smelling these candles. YouTube is another one. I'm now bird watching. Joe done went out. He done got me books. Ohio and Kentucky. I like to bird watch. And I've been able to identify birds. I've learned to identify them. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's really cool. So now that I've gotten this part done, I'm gonna do my lashes. Now, I'm just gonna do that off camera because it can take me a little while, because again, I'm not a pro, but my mascara, Benefit Roller Lash. So I'll be back. And I have my lashes on. They are the Lily Lashes, the thin ones, in the style Luxie. I'm pretty excited about these. I do love these. I always say a lash changes the attitude, just like makeup changes the attitude of it. I mean, it just, you put on some lashes, you put on some makeup, you put on a lip, you put on some blush, a little highlight, whatever, and it just changes who you are. So I love it. Now, next I'm gonna do my highlight, my Jeffree Star Frozen Peach. Now, I know some people will be like, girl, you used a mani palette and now you're using a Jeffree Star highlighter? Girl, that's blasphemy. That may be. I'm also going to use a Morphe setting spray. And that's the thing about this particular highlight. I've watched some YouTube channels and they test out this Frozen Peach and they're like, where is it? I use setting spray before and after. Mitchell. He's an Instagram makeup artist, and of course Jeffree Star has used him, and a few others has said that you do this and it will brighten your skin up, girl. See? I mean, it's just amazing. I love it. And then to final everything off, make sure you seal the deal. Who was it that said it smelled like hairspray? Thomas Albert? Which he's a little controversial too, so I ain't even gonna get into that one, but it does smell like hairspray. But that's it for this look, guys. What you think? The power of makeup went simple. Tell me what you think. Leave some comments down below. Like, share. Let's all multiply up in this little area. So, y'all have a good one. Bye, guys.